What is going on, guys? Steve here. Welcome back to the Stoke City. I was going to say career mode. It's not, is it? Welcome back to FM19 with Stoke City. Life after Crouch. I feel like I need to say that in every single video, even though it's not really life after Crouch at all. But yesterday, where I left you, we just beaten Brentford 2-1. Alex Hunt and Benicophobe on the score sheet. To be fair, Benicophobe had started scoring the odd goal here or there. The next game against Leeds, we absolutely tore them to pieces. And he got on the score sheet not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. He was unbelievably good in that game. He was relentless. And then I thought he'd kick on and just keep scoring goals and maybe we wouldn't need to buy a striker. Not so much. I had to wait nearly 3.5, 4 games for him to score again, where he scored in the away win against Wigan. We lost to Forest in the FA Cup. It was really frustrating. I think we had a single shot on target in this game. I just couldn't get the team going. I played a relatively strong side as well. And you can see over here that Alex Garcia is now firmly in the starting 11, and he is indeed a part of the team. His wage will go up from 5,000 to about 17,000 over the course of the next, 10, 20 games. Just a part of his contract I couldn't really avoid. I think I got him in the end for about 3 million from Manchester City. Good signing that. Of course, we beat Preston 2-0. Ryan Corrigan, a backup left back, only in there for rotation purposes, managed to get a goal from just outside the area as well. It was just arrowed along the ground. It was a really good game. And then we lost to Hull 2-0. Again, I just couldn't get anywhere near the goal. Couldn't get a shot off. Hull are like toward the bottom of the league as well. So that was a terrible result for us. We beat West Brom, who are not doing that well this season. Managed to beat Wigan, who equally aren't doing particularly well. Benicophobe on the score sheet again, as was both defenders, Martin Kelly and Zinchenko. And then we lost to Ipswich. We're just so up and down with our form right now. I have managed to buy one other player though, and it was because we sold Berahino for 5 million to Newcastle United. If we go into transfers and transfer history, you'll see that over here Berahino has gone to Newcastle for 5 million, and it will eventually go up to 6 million with add-ons. The add-on is literally like play 10 games and we get 1 million, something stupid like that, so that's pretty cool. You know all about this stuff. They've all gone instantly. I thought some of them would wait till July, but it doesn't really bother me. And Adam Ida is the player that we brought in. We bought him, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but we brought him in from Norwich. At the moment he's in decline. I'm not really sure why. He's only played 2 games for us. He hasn't scored yet. I don't know whether it's going to be a good decision. When I looked at him, though, he did have 4-star potential. He's got 14 finishing, decent composure, very nice physical stats. So I thought, yeah, that's not too bad. Now, like I said, whether he'll be a good signing for us or not, I don't know. Let's have a look at the fitness, because we're about to go into the game against Aston Villa. Alex Garcia has been made available for the Man City under-18s, apparently. I don't know. You saw me put the offer in yesterday. It was accepted. The contract was accepted. It literally just took a little bit longer to come through than normal. And we signed him. And he came back from loan then from, I think he was in Girona. And he just came straight into the team. But for some reason, he's been made available for the Manchester City under-18s. There's a bit of a glitch going on there, I think. I think that's the team I'm going to be playing going into this game, though. That was the team that ran out 3-0 winners against Wigan in the last game, because I haven't changed a single thing. Everybody's fully fit. It's been a while since that game. So let's just go straight into this and see. I probably should have put Bauer back in, actually, for Kelly, because Kelly was only there for rotation purposes. Bauer's actually been playing better so far, but it did say that whoever's up against him, Adoma up against Kelly, should be Martin Kelly winning that battle from what it just said. I did just notice that James Chester is obviously still playing for them, but he's playing at right back. Is that a normal thing? You Aston Villa fans, does James Chester play right back for you these days? I thought he was a centre back, but there we are. But these are, of course, currently now at least, back in the Premier League in real life. They are trying to make a late surge for the playoffs, because they've been... Oh, they are in the playoffs. I say late surge. They were just outside the playoffs for the last sort of 4 or 5 games, so they've obviously made a late surge, or a mid-season surge, I should say.
and they are currently giving us a bit of the D right now. Mings plays the ball in. It's cleared by Broughton, only as far as Hurain, who manages to smash that over the bar. Let me just tell them to show some passion, because at the moment we don't seem to be doing much of anything. Broughton, the only player motivated, maybe Torre, by my speech. So this is not going well so far. What are we, 30 minutes in? We've not had a single highlight for us. We are the home side as well. I don't know if we're the favourite. I didn't check that before we went in. We're about to hit half-time. Could this be our highlight, and could this be the goal? Leeds have just leapfrogged us into the automatic promotion places because they are currently winning their game, I would have thought. We need to keep pace with them, though. I think Derby County are out of sight at this point. Ball play, very good ball out to Zinchenko. Plays a great ball in. Afobe is there, and he's showing signs that he wants to start scoring goals consistently. I just need to get him on the pitch as much as I can. I need to get him goals. He needs to start scoring. If he could just pick up that consistency, we've got a phenomenal striker there, but it's just so inconsistent. So we're currently winning 1-0. What are Derby County doing? They're not playing. Leeds are beating Bolton by 2-1. Amiobi got them off to a very good start there, but unfortunately it didn't quite pan out for them, and they've gone behind. Swansea are currently 0-0. That's a good result. I say a good result. I don't really care what happens below us. It's what happens above us and in and around us. So Leeds and Derby County are the only two teams that I care about when it comes to results. Norwich I'll keep an eye on because they're 4 points adrift of us right now. But the other two teams, Villa and Swansea, are so far below us in terms of points. They're 10 points adrift. I shouldn't really be concerned with that, as Adoma scores to make it 1-1. I wouldn't mind taking a point away from this because, Villa are a very good side and they are up with us, and they're in the top 6. So it's a difficult game for sure, but I don't know, I feel like we've got the quality that we really should be going on and winning this game. Jack Grealish over on the other side there, not looking fit. Afobe forced wide. Kelly brings the ball back into Etebo, plays it into Garcia, who hits the post, and he has yet to score in a Stoke City shirt. That could have been it just there, but it wasn't meant to be. To be fair to him, he's had his fair. Well, I say to be fair to him, he's had chances in the starting 11. Let me just say, get creative. We need to create something. They've been inspired by that. He's had his starts in the team since joining. Tammy Abraham through here. Great save from Jack Butland. He has been an absolute trooper, Jack Butland. Without him, we would have definitely lost quite a few of the games along the way. But Garcia's had his starting chances, and unfortunately, he's not really taken them. And he's not got himself on the score sheet. He's not particularly done that well for us, despite the fact that he's arguably one of the better players in the team these days. Bojan and Abdoulaye Touré are technically speaking the best players, along with Jack Butland, though. Let's see what we can do here. We are playing a narrow sort of formation these days. Verlinden can half play there, but not quite. Should we bring on Alex Hunt for Garcia? I think that could be a thing that we do. Let's put him box to box, get him sort of running up and down a little bit. Adam Ida hasn't scored for us yet. If I'm saying that wrong, by the way, I do apologise, but let me know in the comments. Sam Clucas actually is going to come on for Hunt. Forget that. I don't know why I wasn't playing Sam Clucas, sorry. I don't know why I wasn't playing Clucas in the first place. Let me just make that one sub. I think Etebo might have to come off for Alex Hunt in just a second, but let me just make that one sub first and foremost, because Clucas is a player that has probably been one of our best this season. And for some reason, he was being rotated. That's why. But let's bring on Alex Hunt now for Etebo. I think I am going to put him box to box. I think I am going to bring on Adam Ida for Afobe. Or do I bring on Verlinden for Bojan? How competent is he? Yeah, he's not that competent. Let's put him down as a shadow striker along with Torre. Allow Gibbs White to just roam around. Jack Grealish has a corner on this far side here. This does not bode well for me. Oh, it's not a highlight, thankfully. Let me tell them to get creative and see if we can motivate them. We've inspired them. Is that going to be enough to press on? We do have a corner. Verlinden, the sub, plays it in. Drops back out to Abdoulaye Touré, who's got time on the ball here. Alex Hunt on as a sub, plays it in, comes back out again. Abdoulaye Touré once more to maybe put it back into the mixer. Clucas has been knocked off the ball. There's Davis back into Hunt. The ball has been stolen, and this is where the goal comes. This is the sucker punch to Loses the game? Yep, no, Jack Grealish has knocked it wide. Well, normally what happens is your team will play it around the penalty area for 5 minutes, you lose the ball, and then you concede on the counter. We do have 30-odd seconds or so. This should probably be the end of the game, but you never know. Zinchenko has lost it. And they should just pass it around a little bit now, and that should be the end of the game. Stranger things have happened, but I don't think in this situation it will do. I think the game has probably ended 1-1. And that should be the final whistle. Nope, he goes backwards. Kelly dumps it in, to be fair to him. He did try, but that is the end of the game. I think we could have won that, but there were a few occasions where I went a little bit squeaky bum time. So, yeah, I'm relatively happy with that result, I suppose. Arnautovic close to triggering a clause. So, if West Ham... He's 5 goals away, which could take a long time knowing him. He's 5 goals away from triggering a 1 million clause. Our promotion bid has taken a hit, but we are still within 2 points of Leeds, which isn't too bad. We are 3 points clear of Norwich as well, but we are 6 points clear of Swansea and 11 points clear of Bristol City, having played the same amount of games. So even if we don't go up automatically, at least we'll have a shot at the playoffs by the looks of things, but we do need to keep going. Our next game on the agenda is Nottingham Forest. Last time we played these, they are bottom of the league, but the last time we played them, they knocked us out of the FA Cup. So the team to face bottom of the table Nottingham Forest consists of Butland in goals, Zinchenko, Broughton, Davis and Bauer at right back. We have Alex Hunt in the middle with Sam Klukas. Garcia moves into attacking mid position, not formation, with Abdoulaye Toure, Bojan, and of course Adam Ida up front. Now, like I said, he is yet to score for us this season. He's only played 2 games, 1 via substitute appearance, so he's got a little bit to prove here. And of course, what better time to do it than when Afobe has taken a knock and is out for a couple of games? Why not now? Take the ball by the horns, score yourself a couple of goals, announce yourself as a Stoke player, and help us press on to chase down Leeds, who are in second place. There are no games in hand. There are no cup interferences right now. We are literally got a straight shot from now until the end of the season. We have conceded a free kick right on the edge. Davis gets it clear, and for that I'm very grateful. It actually comes to Adam Ida here. He's not quite match sharp, which is... a little bit of a shame, but he has come from a team that just weren't playing him in Norwich. He looks okay though. He looks decent. He's got some nice potential. It's kind of why I thought maybe bringing him in. There he is on the end of it. Didn't really jump for it. There's Alex Hunt, who has played particularly well since joining this season. Ball played in towards Garcia, yet to get on the score sheet, and we can always rely on big Sam Klukas. 7th goal of the season, 7 minutes in as well. And we are leading at home against Nottingham Forest, a team that I can't admit to thinking that this could have been a potential banana skin, because we've not played particularly well in the last all season really. We've been very hit or miss. When we've played well, and when we've lost, we've looked terrible. Zinchenko with a corner. Comes all the way out here to Bojan, who's still chasing this down. He looks a little bit fatigued, actually. Managed to hook it back in. Garcia there again, but can't quite get his head on it. Another ball in from Bojan here, maybe. To Garcia on the edge. Toure, goal. Just about squeezes it underneath the goalkeeper. That moves us up into second on goal difference. Derby County are... They're still there, They are 7 points clear of us, but... they don't look like they're playing particularly well either at the moment. I think they were on 73 points when we went into the last game. They're still on 73 points. So I don't know whether they've lost 2 on the bounce or are losing currently. But keep our heads down and keep plugging away. Derby County currently drawing away from home against Aston Villa. We know that's not an easy game. We've just done that. West Brom against Leeds. That's currently 0-0. And, of course, Norwich are drawing away at Millwall. So everything realistically going our way. Of course, a couple of goals for the teams playing Derby and Leeds wouldn't go amiss. But Bolton are currently 1-1 with Swansea as well. So literally everything is in our favour right now. We just need to make sure that we maintain this. And the teams can do us a favour. But like I said, we just need to focus on what we're doing rather than what everybody else is doing. Leeds have scored, as I say that, against West Brom, so that means we will drop down into third. But that's okay. Plenty of time left in this season for us to mess things up and drop out of the playoffs completely. 65 minutes in, I think it might be time, as Aston Villa have just scored against Derby County, which is a very, very good bit of news, I will admit. I mean, everyone's looking relatively fit. I think Zinchenko could do with a bit of a break. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my left back, so Davis can go out wide here. Fullback, attempt just support, and then we'll bring on Martin Kelly at centre-back for Zinchenko. I think that makes a bit of sense. Just a no-nonsense defend there. I think Bojan could do with coming off as well. Maybe Etebo. Does Etebo play there? Apparently he does. The more you know. I mean, not exactly competent, but he's all right. We'll just make 2 subs for now. Get out there and play. Tell them to just get creative. Just try and inspire them a little bit. Okay, Butland's looked a bit pressured. That's the first time I've told them to get creative from the touchline and it not actually inspired everyone on the pitch. 13 minutes or so left plus stoppage time. Abdoulaye Touré could be taken off. I think Gibbs White could do with coming on actually. Let's give Garcia 90 minutes. It's the first time, incidentally, that I'm giving Garcia a full 90 minutes since joining the club from Manchester City. We are approaching the end of the game, 2-0 up, we should be fine. Leeds have scored again against West Brom. Derby are still losing by the looks of things. And this is Nottingham Forest on the board. If they score here, it will give me a bit of a nervy stomach. They have. Lolly has scored. That's a bit of a nervous... it's been disallowed, thankfully. I was going to say I'm going to be a bit nervous for the final sort of 5 minutes or so. But thankfully, that was disallowed. And now there is just literally not enough time for them to score twice. So regardless of what happens here, it should be the end of the game, though. It's just one of those highlights where it just runs down the clock. We've done well. We've kept a clean sheet. Granted, they are bottom of the league, but still... Sad times for Nottingham Forest, though. Bottom of the league, and they weren't exactly difficult to push over there. It wasn't a tough game by any stretch of the imagination. They did score, but it was disallowed, and that should see us march on at the top and just leaves Nottingham Forest in disarray at the bottom of the league. But, yeah, Garcia started to decline a little bit here. Not sure what's happening there, but that's the way that the league table looks currently. You would have seen it plenty of times along the way, I'm sure. It's going to get mighty interesting now for the remaining, 11 games? I think I may, rather than skipping ahead an awful lot, I think what I'm going to have to do is show you a little bit more. So we played Derby in a game after QPR. QPR currently slipped down to 9th. They were doing quite well. They were in the playoffs for a long period of time. I think what I'm going to do is we'll skip the QPR game. We'll play Derby. And then we might come back for Swansea because they're obviously in 6th. Blackburn are in 7th though. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely play the Derby game because that's not a 6-pointer by any stretch, but if we can beat Derby, then it'll slow them right down, give us a nice sort of leapfrog, but we'll see where we are. That'll be in tomorrow's episode, though, and then we'll probably, like I said, we'll go to Blackburn or something, and then we might just skip to the final 2 days of the season just to see where we are. But if you have enjoyed that episode, then do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.